So on the 17th of December, I was sleeping through the alarm and my boyfriend got me the Time magazine cover. I just woke up.
So ayan guys, nakuha ko yung last copy.
So I am going to unwrap, not unbox, the Time magazine cover where Taylor Swift is a cover girl. I wasn't able to get all 3 of her cover photos. It's actually just my boyfriend who got it for me, and it was actually just the last one on the Fully Booked branch in Icewood. So I got this cover. Oh my god, it's indescribable. It's just I was speechless. I was surprised because I was actually sleeping through the alarm, and then he came over here and he just got me this, and he really surprised me. I was really in shock. I was like, I just woke up and then he just gave me this. I was like, I actually do have a footage. And so yeah, there. And oh my god, walang makakatalo dito. As you can see, she is flawlessly stunning. She's gorgeous. Anyway, so that's the cover. So it's the first time that I am going to open this because I have been so busy. I've been Christmas shopping, I've been gift wrapping, and I barely just sleep throughout the week. And to top it all off, I actually have work for Christmas and a New Year. So here we go. Here we go. The first time I'm gonna open this. Smells like old books jar. No, it smells like a magazine. Actually, it is the first time that I got a magazine in ages because I haven't really read, or no, I think the last time I read a magazine was in a bank when I went there to have a transaction at the bank. Anyways, I've had magazines way back when I was a teenager, like Total Girl, and I just saw that there's a Total Girl in Australia. Is it Australia or Canada? But there's a magazine issue of Taylor Swift and Total Girl. I mean, I'm glad that it still is running because I thought it's over, because my teenage days are over. Anyway, I'm gonna open it. I've been talking non-stop for almost 3 minutes now. So, just like what my boyfriend said, he gave me a spoiler, but he never opened it. But he already told me that it's not just Taylor Swift, it's inside the magazine. Okay, so I'm seeing like athletes, I think. There's like other featured people here because she is actually the person of the year. Okay, so page 1. Time athlete of the year is Lionel Messi. Here he is. CEO of the year is Sam Altman. I'm not sure who he is, but it does say it's OpenAI leader. Okay. Okay, some advertisements, I guess, because it's Time magazine. So there's a watch. There's a watch. Okay, this looks good. So far, not sure what page we are, but it's still in the beginning. Okay, there's something over here. This one's a bit fragile. This is more thin. The paper quality is thinner than the previous pages. This is like thick pages. And then when I just touch this is so fragile. It's like I can cut. God, this is so thin. Why is this so thin? Okay, so I think I have to flip the camera. Oh my god, look at this. Look, that's all her covers. This one was like my wish list. This is what I really want because that's for Benjamin Button. Taylor Swift's cat is on. That's the back then he was still a kitten. This was the kitten in the Me music video, and now he is already a full-grown adult cat. Of course, that was way back in 2019, and now it's already the end of 2023. Okay, this one's mine, and then this one's the other cover, so all 3 is a collectible item. Okay, so the people behind Person of the Year. So it's just, oh, I think this is just more of like an explanation how they got People of the Year. This is from Sam Jacobs, the editor-in-chief. I remember back then I really wanted to be a magazine editor, like back in the day when I was a teenager. Okay, so it has covers. There's like a lot of people here. Oh, I never knew that Time Magazine had Barbie cast here as well, and including Doja Cat. There are a lot of copies. It's a lot more thinner. I'm becoming more and more careful. Let me try this method. And then I will read the entire cover story shortly. I'm just trying to unravel each page, and it's so fragile. Each page is more thin. It's more thin. This is the. I'm not sure what these are. I'm not really into Time Magazine. This is my first time actually buying this. It's just all because of Taylor Swift. Okay. The thin pages are so fragile. If any time now it can be torn apart. I'm just very careful because this actually in Philippine peso it's so pricey. It's actually 500 pesos. I'm not sure how much is that in US dollars. I think that's not sure if it's $20. Okay, so this one, oh my gosh, she's the man. Taylor Swift. The Time Person of the Year. Wow. You're so gorgeous. Okay, enough of me singing. I'm not, my voice isn't like her. I'm just a Swiftie. Oh my god. What's the next page? The Choice. What does it say? Okay, so this is a article by Sam Jacobs. Wait, the Sam Jacobs that was in the intro of this page. The editor-in-chief. I think I watched TikTok where they interviewed some Swifties as well. Oh, this Sam Jacobs. Okay, I get it now. I'm gonna read this after this video. I wanna digest more because it's a whole article. Literally, when the first like online of Time Magazine, like they have like an online version of this, I think. When I read this, I was so tired, and when I was trying to get a hold or get a grasp of what the whole entire article was, I was like, my mind cannot really absorb what it says. I remember like when Taylor Swift said, "My mind is alive," but it's like that moment. But I was so tired. My mind wasn't really. I tried to like listen to the audio version via Google. So instead of like just reading it in my eyes because I was so sleepy, I tried to listen to it via audio by Google, and it's like you just can't read when you're just too tired. I mean, I don't know. It's my age, or I'm just so tired. Okay, I can see the paper is really, really fragile. It's so vulnerable. I will read it. Oh my god, this looks like a snake. 2006 release. This looks like a snake. Okay, so I just got the picture. And of course, even her physique or her pose, it's like a snake though. Come on, Taylor Swift, come on, release Reputation, Taylor's version from the vault now. I demand. Okay, so wow, this is from the Eras Tour. See, it's another one of those snakes. Like, I don't know if it's like trying to be a friendship bracelet or what, but it really looks like a snake for me. I'm gonna ask them this after this video. There really is a lot of those. I'm sorry, I really just gotta take a picture. This video is already a length of all too well. Okay, this is actually rep-coded. See, she's so gorgeous. Let me make this quick now. I'm gonna read this shortly, and I really want to go to pee, but again, papers are so fragile. God, this is a really long article. Wow. So these are the pictures. This is her with Austin Swift, her brother, and Andrea Swift, her mother, and Scott Swift, her father. And this is Taylor Swift and Beyonce at the world premiere of the Eras Tour film. And this is her. I think she was practicing or rehearsing the Ship. And this was her during one of the Chiefs game. That was when the rumor started, when they were first dating, but actually it was not their first date. And this is the I don't know what it's called, but it's the 7 Wonders of the World, but it was dedicated for Taylor Swift. And the other one, I'm not sure what this other one is. It's like just full of men here. I'm not sure what those are. Okay, so this is the other one, the other cover. She looks stunning even in black and white. I would really love to have this kind of red lipstick. This is the Pat McGrath. I forgot the shade, but it's really trending on all the Swifties. Like, a lot of Swifties are already buying this, and here in the Philippines it's worth almost 2,000 pesos. Otherwise, I'm not sure, but it's really pricey for me. I mean, I'm not really a fan of makeup, especially I'm not really into buying cosmetics, and I rarely use it. I just often wear makeup this month because it's already December, you know, this part of the Christmas season. But for me, buying makeup for like more than $1,000. Again, sorry, 1,000 pesos is too much for me. Like, it's too pricey. I'd rather just wear something simple or just a regular cheap red lipstick. I think that's fine for me, and I could just buy Taylor Swift merch. I guess that's just the whole cover story, because most of the other articles are just, you know, just the usual typical magazine stuff, not the entirety of this. Maybe next time I will try to buy like a magazine that would feature the entire, like the Taylor Swift magazine, all about her, because I've been seeing a lot of posts online, like buy and sell, marketplace, like that, and they're like offering pasabay. Pasabay means if someone like a Swiftie is trying to buy in the US, Canada, Australia, and we will just tag along, buy it along. Okay, so yeah, I think there isn't any more Taylor Swift here. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is still about Taylor Swift. Nah, not about Taylor Swift anymore. Now this one's about Lionel Messi. Okay, so I think that's just really it. At the middle of the magazine, that's where her story lies. Just gonna check how many pages did it actually cover. I like this very scope of her in Time magazine. Ironic. It's like the first part and last part of the magazine is thick, and then the middle part are just very thin. And this was all over the internet as well. Well, on my newsreader for you page. This is the Easter eggs that Time magazine has also created, and it looks so beautiful. Well, for me, it's about the 13, the cardigan. What else can I spot? The scarf, all too well. I know there's like snakes here as well. Oh, it says here Cruel Summer. This is Heart Shade. I think that's from 22. Polaroids, that's like 1989 or Reputation. I think it has like newspaper on it. 13. Butterflies. This is more like for debut or Speak Now. Cat, of course. Taylor Swift is really a fan of cats. Guitar. You Need to Calm Down, and the Friendship Bracelet. This one looks like just a cat. And then it says here, what does it say? It's me! Hi! And then Eras Tour. What else? I Love New York. Here, it's just not readable here on the video, but it says I Love New York. And then Big Reputation. And then the cowboy boots, I think, symbolizes for the subtitle album. There's also just a single R here. And the dice. they kept speculating about this as well. And on her hair, it says Swiftie Taylor's version, and then a snake. Wow. And then a lipstick. So gorgeous. I think this is really worth buying for, especially that, you know, if you're one of the Swifties who would like to collect something. Honestly, I'm not, I don't really have any like official merch from Taylor Swift store, but so far what I've bought that's really authentic is this. This is not bought, this is bought by my boyfriend. And so yeah, this is one of my official Taylor Swift stuff merch. I mean, this is not really merch, but this is like a collection or collectibles. So yeah, this is really one of those authentic pieces. The other one is the collectible cup. I don't have it here. It's on my boyfriend's room, which I often stay at. And what else? Our IMAX ticket. I mean, here in the Philippines, it's actually $1,000. Again, 1,000 pesos. 1,000 pesos when the Airstore film was released. And the first thing I did was download the SM Cinema app, and I got us tickets. And I made sure that my boyfriend was that he filed for a leave. And yeah, it was so fun. We also had just a regular 2D version, because I was trying to check if the surprise songs are different. Eventually we all knew that it was just the same, and now we have the Airstore film at home. So I haven't really read the whole article yet. I'm planning to. I'm just gonna pee, but what I think so far is that this is really worth it for those Swifties that collects. Again, this is very for me, it's worth the 500 pesos as a Swiftie, but it really depends on you as what kind of Swiftie you are, or, you know, if you're just into supporting her by just listening to her at Spotify or Apple Tunes, or just downloading her music, whatever. It's really up to you, as long as you don't hate her. You know, it's just, I mean, what comes off of it? I mean, I remember back in the day, the only time that I was just insecure about her and the fandom was just because I was still an Avril Lavigne fan back then. And back then, when I saw the video from the 1989 concert where Avril I was like, oh, they're like friends, and they're like, I mean, Taylor Swift really treated her like an idol, and like, oh, and then just this year, I eventually became a Swiftie officially. I mean, I've been in denial for years. I was like so tired of being an Avril Lavigne fan, because all her concerts never really came back. It just kept postponing due to COVID, and like, pandemic's a bit, you know, it's not there, like not there. They're like not there anymore, like previously, like 3 years ago. So I was like, ah, it's just dead. The fandom's a bit dead. Like, what else can I do? It's like I was a bit bored. Like, I was like itching for something fun. Like, I don't know. And when I really watch TikTok a lot, and I tell you, upon watching a lot of Taylor Swift talk, as they say, eventually I made it. I embraced it. You know, if you can't beat him, just join him. And I just became a Swiftie ever since July of this year. So I'll be a Swiftie for a year next July. And I think, compared to being an Avril Lavigne fan back then, I've bought a lot of merch for Taylor Swift since July, and I've had a lot of merch. Like, seriously, I have been spending lots of bucks for Taylor Swift compared to when I was a fan of Avril Lavigne. I think the most expensive merch that I bought for Avril Lavigne back then was just, I think, the DVD and CD and jeans from her clothing line, which eventually I just sold for 400 bucks. I mean, I really was like, I want to dispose of it, I want to get rid of it, I just want to quit. Clean slate. So next day I checked out on an online shop a lot going on at the moment shirt for me and my boyfriend, and that's where it all began, July of this year. And ever since, it was all worth it. No regrets, because It's so fun to be a Swiftie actually. I mean, ever since I became a Swiftie this year, I've been into a lot of events because that was July of this year, so that's where Speak Now was released of Taylor's version. And then later this year, 1989, Taylor's version was also released. And there's been a lot of Easter eggs, you know, theories, and just it's really fun to just hop along. And there's Swiftie alerts, and I've downloaded that, and I've subscribed to Premium, so that's for a lifetime. And what else? I really enjoyed like waiting for the live stream after my work, and then I would like watch first streaming at TikTok for Tess, because at Tess's live, that's where I actually watched Taylor Swift's Eras Tour, and it's just so fun. What else do I enjoy being Swiftie? The most fun thing to do is going on events, and I just feel ecstatic. Like, I can't describe the feeling in words. Like, there's like a lot of stalls for fan-made merch for Taylor Swift, and when I go to events, it's like I want to spend it all. I'm like at a casino. I want to buy more. I can't really describe how fun it really is to be a Swiftie, and how to just, whenever I see something like a calendar of Taylor Swift, a poster, a photo card, or whatever, like I want to buy this, I want to buy that, or if only I had like a lot of money. But like, it was really tough. Like the first time I was in an event, I barely had money back then, and I was like so sad. And then like my boyfriend just got me a mug and a sticker, I guess, as far as I remember, and it was all worth it. I've been to 2 events with my boyfriend, and then 2 events alone, so 4 times this year, and it was so fun being a Swiftie, still a Swiftie, and never regret. And I think it's turning on 25 minutes now, but it's like 2 wells already. And I must say again, this one is worth it if you are a collector. But overall, all Swifties enjoy reading this article. And of course, every cover is different for 3 kinds, but it's just the same content. So enjoy reading.